This is a story about Tiago Duarte, who immigrated to San Francisco, California from Brazil. He immigrated at the age of 26. He left Brazil because when he was 13, he wanted to live in Silicon Valley, and he got a job opportunity. When he left, the economy was good and stable, but it wasn't until Jagger took power in 2018. Tiago didn't come to the U.S. because of political difference in Brazil. It was because of job opportunities. In Brazil, after he left, it was hard because of the pandemic. He left all of his family behind in Brazil, which affected his emotion coming to America. He left his two siblings behind, Marina and Anna, and his mom and dad. He was excited to go, but the sadness came at a delayed rate. Back in Brazil, phones were very expensive and the internet wasn't expensive. In America, it was the opposite. That was one of the reasons he wanted to go to America. Another reason is because when he was 14, he loved computers. The trip to America was difficult. In Brazil, he spoke fluent Portuguese and a little Spanish. Jokes he used to make in Brazil didn't make sense in America like it did in Brazil. His dad walked him to the airport, which was very emotional for the two of them. Before he got on the plane, he needed a visa. This process was 1 hour or even longer. The plane ride over was 16 hours and 45 minutes. Since he didn't speak much English, translation was hard. He only knew the most simplest words in English. His friend Andre, who now lives in New York, helped him with his speaking skills. He helped him learn English, and Tiago said, "I was funny in Brazil, but not in America. Most of my jokes hadn't made sense in America." Andre would say, "No, that doesn't make sense. Try saying it like this." He was very helpful to Tiago. On the plane, he would mostly watch cartoons for the ride. After the plane ride, Tiago went to a temporary apartment. The company paid for the 3 months he stayed in the apartment until he found his place to stay. The hardest thing he had to face in America was building credit. In Brazil, he had a house and a credit card. In America, he did not. That was one of the hardest things he had to face. A secured card is a prepaid card. If you send the bank $1,000 and continue doing that for years, it will be easier to get credit. It's harder to rent a place without a card, and you also need a prepaid phone. By 16, people most likely create a bank account, states Tiago. You press the restart button coming to America, he also said. Back in Brazil, Tiago's parents were divorced. This was also quite hard when coming to America. This was because everything was going on too quickly. Tiago now lives in San Francisco with my Aunt Ashley, and they are living a really good life. And that is the story of Tiago Duarte's immigration story.